Wagwan Hamjambo. Greetings, you all my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It is another beautiful day, another beautiful hour, the day which the Lord has made, and here we are, the children of God, where we are here rejoicing. So feel welcome if it is your first time to be in Pamela's World Kenya channel. Feel welcome, my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the premier gang, everybody on board. Feel welcome and enjoy the show. We are back again here. I did another video. I hope you've watched it. If you've not, go watch it and see what Congrats Mom is doing. This is a teacher, this is a Christian, but the way they are using people in the village, even young children, no shame at all. So that one you can find in that other video. But for now, we want to follow Mura Senso and this little girl, Mary. And we saw Mura Senso highlighting Mary's issue, the girl, which that emotional girl. And I'm very happy, very, very happy for those people who have come out, well-wishers who have come out, the sponsors, at least to take this girl to school and at least to do whatever they can do to make her life comfortable with the grandma. That is very good. And I just want us to see what happened during that period of revealing to them what has happened, who the things which they are going to buy, and the mind of Mura Senso. Because before even we get into the receipt, because today I just want us just to talk on receipts. I just want to talk about this issue. It has been there, and I think there are many videos which I've just made on the topic of how Mura Senso spends money which is meant to do this. Yeah, he divide that money to do other things which was not, or which is not meant for that work. You all know the history of Brian with the grandma. Then how money was flowing. How money was flowing. Mura Senso received a lot of money during that period. A lot of money. Mura Senso received a lot of money during that period. People came out big time to support that cause because they felt like they needed that money and they needed a good house. But still, when that project started, the project started because of Brian, the boy, to be taken to school. So the house was built. Brian was taken to school, but not the way it was supposed to be, because later on Mura Senso came, just like the other month, just last month, Mura Senso came and talked about Brian, the sponsor, have dropped Brian because of reasons unknown to him, or because he has other children or people whom he is sponsoring. And I've been coming here telling Mura Senso, or talking about those things which Mura Senso is doing. When you are sent for money which is meant for school fees, the only best thing one can do, if you really, really love these children to go to school, or if you support them, even the sponsors who are sending money to Mura Senso, at least you give Mura Senso the right direction, or the things which he needs to do with the money. Because with him, the moment he sees money just like this, he will not make the right decision, because I see him as very rational. And when he sees money, he just wants to spend it all. We have such people in our midst. Yeah? When they have money, they just get hyper. They just want to use that money, all of it. You know, this girl, she's a needy girl. And that is why the girl was crying there at his gate. Now people have come out to support this girl. Money was sent. Just one day is like 120,000 Kenya shillings. You can imagine that. That is a lot. And doing shopping is not bad. Making her life comfortable is not bad. You just don't buy anything you feel like you want to buy. Now starting to reward people 1,000. This money is supposed to be for school fees, her future use. You never know if these people will continue supporting this girl. We've seen it in Brian. So it is not long ago. Mura Senso should learn. Such kind of money, you receive it, and this girl is a girl who is in need. You don't just rush thinking of painting houses, thinking of buying unnecessary things. You have to think. By the time maybe you are thinking of painting houses and buying other things, please first save the money for school fees. Take the ones which you can, the things which are needed, and then the rest, at least you can open a bank account and put that money there for the girl in case, always we have to have like, in case this happens, what next? But with him, the moment he sees money just like this, he wants to spend that money all because he knows there are people out there who are still going to support. We've seen it in Brian. Even we really reacted upon that. Why would one just use money, the money which he received, he just use it like this? Oh, I'm even rewarding myself a Palooza or doing this. You could see, during that time, you could see anybody who was passing could be given money. People used to sell there. It was like a marketplace. Forgetting this money is sent to help the needy. When you have the needy and you get help, you don't eat it all because you don't know whether tomorrow you are going to get such amount. These sponsors, sometimes they can say, okay, I'm sponsoring this girl, or I'm sponsoring this boy, or I'm going to do this. Because they are human, they cannot tell what tomorrow is for them, or what tomorrow will bring for them. And that's why you find some of them changing. Others are seeing that because the money which they are sending to Mura Senso is not using that money wisely. So you find some are withdrawing. But he doesn't know that. So like this one of Mary, this beautiful young girl, a 13-year-old, Mura Senso have just received money. The things which Mura Senso would have taught, the lessons which Mura Senso would have learned from Brian, let me just take a certain amount. Let's say like, for instance, if their school fees is like 2,500, Mura Senso would have just set aside money for 4 years. 4 years, like that is how much per year is 7,000 by 4, 28,000. Just take 28,000. 28,000, take it to school. Let the girl sell now in school. Maybe she's going to lack other things, but the school fees is paid for 4 years. Even if someone withdraws, school fees is paid. Maybe they will increase school fees, maybe just a little here and there you can add. But I've sorted like 4 years. You see, that would be better. So it depends, this girl is in which class. So those are the things which Mura Senso would have considered or put aside a certain amount, which in case of anything can help this girl to go to school. But you find Mura Senso is talking about now, we want to paint this house, or should we remove the iron sheet? Those are the things which he did at Brian's. Never thought of saving for this family. You have to think, that is the first thing one should think of. This is a school girl. She came crying in my compound. She didn't have school fees, she didn't have this and that. But these people have gotten like 2 sponsors. They are willing to sponsor her. But you can never tell in the world. Anything can happen. Let me set aside this money. Maybe if they continue bringing, this one can help her, this girl, maybe in the future. The girl is young and has the future. So we are going to see all this, and the way Mura Senso love to be young. My people, wagwan. Imagine Mura Senso, why don't you just drop this issue? Oh, imagine Mura Senso, when Mura Senso was grazing goats near that grandma's home, Mary's grandma. Mura Senso was of the age of Moses. My people, Moses, whom when he's walking, he has to hold his hand like this. Can that boy be left to graze cattle? Why did that Mura Senso has to make himself look like he's so young? You look at that mother there, that mother, you look at that grandma of Mary, that should be Mura Senso's mother. So I wonder why Mura Senso is making that lady to look like the lady is her grandmother. That lady cannot be your grandmother. That lady is almost Congrats mom's age. So it's just because life. She used to live a good life, but now, with life you can't tell. So we are going to see all these things which Mura Senso is trying to talk about on this video. And Mura Senso is talking about how this family were rich. They were very rich. They were the richest family in the village. You look at the house, you agree with that. You look at the house, the way the house was built then, you agree with that. And Mura Senso is not learning from that. Because now, during that time, the lady used to report him to Ondari, and Ondari used to tie him upside down. I think that is, he never wanted to say that, but he was being tied upside down. So this lady, Mura Senso is just saying, oh, not I don't have any grudges, but you keep on talking about it. Keep on talking about it. You are very naughty. That is why this lady used to report you. But still, if we cannot learn from what he has just told us, because he is saying these were the rich people during that period. So with him, they think that they are rich now. Look, wealth, these earthly things, they come and they go. If now that lady, the grandma of Mary, they were the richest people in Yabohanse, but now is looking for help for the granddaughter. You can see how she feels. She wants the granddaughter to go to school. So Mura Senso and the siblings, they should also know or understand. Take from this family. You used to see them here, but now you can see they cannot even afford 2,500 for school fees for the granddaughter. So that should be a very big lesson to Mura Senso, to humble even their siblings, to humble themselves, to know that these things which people have, the wealth, they don't last. They don't last. There are things which come and go. When you have it, you just enjoy it, but the wealth should not make you at least look down upon other people, because you might want them. Like now, Mura Senso feel like now, oh, this lady used to report me so much. Now, look now who is helping your grandchild or your granddaughter. I don't have any problem with them, but you are talking about it, which means you want that lady to feel like, now, remember what you did to me? You used to make me being beaten, being put upside down. But look now, that is what he wants to say. That's why he's repeating it. Otherwise, why would he be talking about it if it was not so? So we are going to start seeing the things which I've just said, and then we analyze together. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like my premier gang. Like the video, please. Like the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, share my videos, and take those phones next to you. Take those phones. I know many people watch me through television, but not that you don't have your phones. So take those phones of yours and subscribe. We are moving well. Our pace is good. We are not competing with anybody. Ours is just to come, analyze, then we go. So let's see the receipts and then we pick it from there.
So Mary, this is your home. This is where you live. Guys, this is Mary, the young girl that we're gonna change her life today. And that is the grandmother. I think she's trying to run and organize things. Maybe things are looking shagala-bagala. Mary, take us home. This is your home? So first introduce yourself. Remove your cape, people can see you. Hey, just remove everything. People want to see you.
So my name is Mary.
Okay.
And this is our home.
How old are you, Mary?
I'm 13 years.
This is your grandfather who is buried here.
Yeah.
Actually, when your grandfather died, I was a small boy, the size of this boy. I came here. You know, I used to graze. Guys, you see this area here? I used to graze goats here. And this is a funny story, but it's a true story. Grandmother to Mary used to report me to Mzee Ondari, and I would be beaten like crazy. When my goats, not mine, but Mzee Ondari's goats, would accidentally come and eat their maize. Because this area, when I was a young boy, there was no these houses. This was a whole field. And grandfather to Mary he was a big businessman who used to sell cows from Tanzania. Maybe like 1,000 cows plus. And actually, when I grew up, this was one of the richest families in Yabohanse. True story, guys. Their grandfather was very rich. Nasema mimi nakumbuka mambo ya bwana yako huko. Masubo. Unajua mimi nimeona mzee.
Wewe ulimwona.
Hata siku ya mwisho yake nilikuwa hapa. Nilikuwa kijana mdogo. Ndio naelezea watu waelewe familia tunatoka wapi. So unaweza karibisha watu wako wasalimie watu. Asante. So guys,
So that is Mura Senso trying to explain how he knows this family. Because these are villagers, and most of the villagers, They know themselves. People know each other in the village. So during that period of time, as you can all see this house, you look at this house, during that period, maybe in the 90s, the house was very nice. You look at it, even the design was very much okay. You look at the mom, also she's very composed. That grandma of Mary, she looks like someone who has lived a good life. But you know, with life, things change. You cannot be 100% today, you are good tomorrow, but things change because that was then, and this is today now. And Mura Senso is still remembering how this lady used to report him to Ondari because you are naughty and you are lying, still lying up to today. Mura says, when will you stop this, your lies? Why can't you just be yourself? To just say the exact years which you have. And sometimes also, you don't need to tell people how old you are. You don't need to. But Mura Senso is talking about when Mura Senso is saying when he was grazing cows or goats there, he was of the age of Moses. You in your right mind, people, my people, can Moses graze cows or goats? Can Moses remember how the man was rich in Nyabohanse? At that age of Moses, do you think that boy can remember people who are rich in the village? Even now, even where Moses is staying with Mura Senso, he doesn't even know the meaning of being rich. He's just seeing about White House there. He doesn't know whether they are the people who don't have those houses are poor. He doesn't know. But Mura Senso is saying that that was the age when the grandmother of Mary died, that it was age of Moses. Stop it. Every day I'm young, going down every day I'm young, I liking to compare. Why would you bring all these things? Comparing ages. And why was Ondari telling you? Why was this lady reporting you? Because you are naughty. You could not concentrate on what took you there or grazing. You like playing because you wanted to be a bus driver. You wanted to be a bus driver, and as you can see there, that house is next to the road and near Nyabohanse. So it's like Mura Senso, instead of looking after the goats which took him there, him is busy looking at the cars which are passing or trying to be the driver, which made him lose one of his body parts, which I'm sorry about. But because he was very naughty, not concentrating, and that's why the lady was reporting him to Ondari, because he could not listen. You are beaten today, tomorrow you do the same thing. Not that he was just being beaten just for being beaten, because he was leaving the cattle to go and spoil this lady's shamba or garden or farm. That is what it is. Not just reporting you because she had grudges with you. No, she was also just protecting her properties. But you, instead of taking care of the goats, you are playing, checking the buses, OTC, the buses which you wanted to be a driver of. So that is the reason why this lady was reporting you. Not reporting you to be beaten, but for the father, at least if the young boy cannot take care of the goats, he can look for someone who can take good care of the goats or the cattle. Yeah, so now Mura Senso is reminding us how the family used to be very rich. Of course, things change. Even you, Mura Senso, and siblings, you should learn from this. If you know this family very well and now they can come and cry, they cannot afford 2,500 school fees for their granddaughter, that shows you how life can be. Today you sleep in the middle, tomorrow you sleep on this side. So when you have it, you shouldn't look down upon others, and you should not mistreat others because you have it. Now look, you are still remembering what the lady did to you. So even people will remember what you've done to them in that situation or in that post or in people will remember what you've done to them in the future. If you did good, they will remember you by doing good. But if you maybe you mistreated them, they will remember, they will keep that as you are still keeping. So it's good to learn and to do good things, because good things will follow you. You do bad, bad will follow you. Because I'm sure even this lady, being near Mura Senso, makes her feel uneasy. You look at her, she's not that open because she's also remembering. Because during that period, Mura Senso was not young as he's saying. Because when he's saying even that the last day when that man was buried, he was there. Even Mama said, oh yes, you knew her, you knew him. So which means Mura Senso was just someone who is big 14-year-old, but making himself to be like Moses.
So this lady doesn't, she's mute. I don't know how to say that. She's one of those ladies I grew up knowing. Odi, odi. Guys, we are arriving here. Asante. This is her house. Daniel utatuombea. We want Daniel to pray for us. Hey, Daniel tuombea. Daniel has to pray for us. Daniel doesn't know how to pray. Peter, pray for us.
Before we get into prayer, Mura Senso is talking about Daniel doesn't know how to pray. In such occasion, where when we reach in this home, we will need someone to pray for us. That is now the time when you should be moving around with Congrats Mom. She is retired, and she also is a content creator. She would love to create content. So be carrying her, and then she can go and pray those long prayers. You see, instead of telling Daniel, who has never prayed. Is it Daniel? Yes, Daniel, who has never prayed. Now he's standing there, and the prayer warrior, you just left her at home, and she would have loved this because also she would have made a content out of this.
Asante sana huko. Ni Mungu tu amemuongoza Iammarwa kufika hapa. Baba, tunasema ni asante kuja kuangalia hii familia inavyoendelea. Baba, tunasema pia ni asante.
Amen. Because the prayer was good. Prayer is the key. You want everything in this life, you have to pray. Pray and keep praying and keep on praying, because prayer is the key of everything, and believing, you trust that whatever you prayed for, you are going to get, or you will get. Just be optimistic. Just say, oh, now after praying, I leave it to God, then I get it. This family didn't know they will get this help. But as the Bible tells us, knock and the door will be opened to you or for you. Look at the girl. The girl has been crying at Mura Senso's gate because the rumors have it. Everybody knows if you go to Mura Senso, the subscribers are there. They are going to support you. And I like that because look at this girl. You look at this girl. She's very sharp and well composed. She's very composed, and she will do better in class or in school as I see her. She's very good. So let's continue watching Mura Senso and this episode, because this is now episode of Mura Senso, because in this episode, I don't think we are going to travel again. This episode, which we've just started, is it a series or episode? How can we put it? Wagwan. My people, is this series or episode? Because they are just the same. So now, Mura Senso, according to me, what I'm seeing here, we are not traveling anytime soon. Because now we want to start renovating this house. Let's put the receipt and then we analyze that part, because that part I think is a bit sweeter.
This is Daniel, that is Mary, and that is the mom. So this moment I'll take it to break the news to them, explain to them what we are expecting to do, and tell them how much money has been contributed for transparency reasons. So then from there, we will head on to go and do shopping. Mama nawaambia kuwa mimi nimefika hapa ndio nikuelezea kitu kimefanyika. Alafu kutoka hapo tungependa kuona Chantel, anaitwa Mary. Sasa amenipea Chantel. Mary, we want to see, tunataka tuone Mary analala wapi, kitu gani Mary anahitaji kwa hii mji, kitu kama hiyo. Kutoka hapo sasa ndio mimi nitaamua tunaweza saidiaje hapa.
So Mura Senso is trying to tell the family the girl has gotten the sponsor. But now the girl's name, Mura Senso cannot remember, because Chantel is in Mura Senso's lips. Chantel, where you are? You have to come back. Calling Chantel. What this lady did to Mura Senso, only Mura Senso knows. Mura Senso have called this girl Chantel from minute zero to the end. Chantel. The girls keep on telling Mura Senso, I'm Mary. Chantel, I'm Mary Masubo. Maybe if you can't even remember Mary, remember Masubo. The one in Nyabohanse, Masubo 1. Maybe remember me with that name, Masubo. Chantel. I am Mary Chantel. Mura Senso, if this is what you are doing to Rosio Mom, you are dreaming of Chantel. You turn this side, Chantel. You look at this side, Chantel. You remove your glasses, Chantel. And no one can take it. So it is Chantel, Chantel, Chantel. Wherever you are, Mura says so is single as we speak. Come back. Fill that gap, Chantel. Because you will hear this, Chantel, the whole of this video. Because in Nyabuhase, I've never heard someone called Chantel. Nyabuhase names are not Chantel. I've never seen or heard a name in Nyabuhase called Chantel. Now Mura says so want to start traveling. The name has just popped in. Chantel, Chantel, Chantel. Because the names of Nyabuhase, those people, they don't have Chantel name. They just have Ruby, Agake, Marwa, Chacha. Who else? Kohera. Those are the names which the people have. So this Chantel, where this Chantel is coming from, Mura says so has to tell her. So she is calling this girl Chantel, Chantel. Even this girl is confused. This Chantel, because the girl is too young. She doesn't even know. Maybe this old man is confusing my name with Chantel, Chantel. Who is this Chantel? Does this papa has a child, a daughter named Chantel? Because for you to confuse a young girl, 13-year-old with Chantel name, it's now alarming. It's now becoming out of hand.
We want to see where Mary sleeps. Yes. Here you have to cross like that. Muko tayari, nisiingie kama muko tayari. I'm saying I don't want to go just in without being ready. Muko sawa? Yes. Thank you kwa nyumba ya mimi. So, okay.
Sasa godoro nimeanika.
Ongea kwa nguvu ndio mtu asikie.
Nimetoa godoro nje sasa nimeanika analalanga hapa chini.
Okay. So I'm told Mary sleeps here. Godoro hakuna? Hizi ni nguo za nani? Okay.
Ganga hapa.
Okay. Si ita nalala hapa mama.
Sasa nalala naye hapa.
Hapa ndio kwako wewe. I understand. So guys, sorry, this is grandmother's bedroom. This is where naweza ingia nionyesha wapi?
Ingia tu.
Asante. I'm asking for permission to film. So this is grandmother's space. She's here. What's your name?
My name is Jane Masum.
Jane. Yes, Mama Jane Masum. This is her bedroom. But sometimes Mary sleeps with her here because she's the granddaughter. How many kids do you have, ma? Kuna watoto wangapi?
Mimi.
Yes.
Kuna watoto
7. Na wajukuu?
Wajukuu ni wengi.
Hata ujui namba?
Huwezi kuelewa maana wasichana
wameolewa. Asante. So Mama Jane, Grandma Jane has 7 kids and countless grandkids. So Mary is one of her grandkids. So Mary, this is your room.
But so you want to know even how many children grandma of Mary has. For what? You look at them, you see like they are in need. Why don't you just dwell on the things which they want? If you want to pay school fees, maybe you want to do this to Mama Mary's grandmother, you have to see how many children do you have. How many grandchildren do you have? Countless. Countless grandchildren. Mura says so love such. He will highlight that. Because if maybe grandmother, there's not that countless, but if you have like 7 children, you would be going now counting this my child as 7, this as you cannot count because that is not your family now. That is those are family which are on the other side. So those are not your family. When they come to you, they just come to visit you. So you don't need to count them. Unless maybe people until the day, because normally I see when someone is being buried, that is now when the grandchildren are listed in the list. Then people can know, he or she had like 20, 30 grandchildren, great there. But you cannot sit down as a mother counting your grandchildren because you might not know. Maybe there are some which are not even introduced to you yet. You don't know. Like the one which we have in Nyabuhase, we've not been introduced to that. The one which Dee has. I don't know maybe if Congrats mom is counting that one because if it is there, if he or she is there, she's one of or he's one of the grandchildren as at now.
So what do you need in this room? Where is your mattress? You can bring your mattress. Because I want to confirm what you are saying is true. I don't want to lie to anyone because here we don't lie. I bring the mattress, man. Me, I'm waiting. Guys, I just want to confirm exactly what we are dealing with. Sometimes, you know, you don't want to create a video that maybe somebody is trying to script it in one direction. Maybe to show. We just want to show the truth, that's all. Because that's what I stand by. Otherwise, I am not there. So I'm told this is Mary. Actually, guys, this house, even me, I'm shocked to come here. When I was a young kid, this was one of the best houses in the village. And I'm telling you, me, I grew up knowing the husband to go call Jane. Very rich man, very rich. Even they had a pickup car. Maybe I'll ask the grandmother. Very rich family. This family, another family, I went somewhere there, they used to do business. Oh, in your mattress.
Life is a journey. Life is a journey. They were rich then, but now they are not rich. Because number one, you have to understand, the provider is no longer there. And then years have passed. Those are many years. You can imagine when you were young, you could see them rich. So, and life continues and things keep on, thing keeps on going up. Economy is bad. Things are going down. You see, there are so many things which are, even if maybe you are rich, when you pass, years go by, years come, years go, you have to go down if there's nothing else which is coming in. And that's why you find people, or we advise you, Mura Senso, and the siblings, to be building houses which generate money. This is the reason why when we sit here in our corners, we tell you to be considering the time when you are still having money like this, people are sending you their retirement money like this, you should think of building houses which can generate you money in the future. Because if you don't, and maybe there's nothing which will bring you money in the future, even if you have a big house, you cannot maintain that house. You cannot do anything in that house. Maintaining a house if you don't have cash or any money going in or coming in or just money going out, it becomes very difficult. So that is the reason why you can see that house, it is not in that condition, but it has served them. In the 90s, from the 90s up to now, the house has served them and they have lived the life which they were supposed to live. So not that they are poor, it's only that the child was abandoned with the mother. The child was abandoned with the mother. If the child maybe would have stayed with the mother, the grandmother would not be having any problem because she had lived her life with the husband. They had a good house. Their life was okay. But now the problem comes when now the children are not working, or maybe the girls are not married, bringing children back home. That is now what has brought this lady to feel like now she's out of place. Otherwise, she lived her life. She's not regretting. You look at her, you look at someone who lived a good life. You cannot deny that. She lived a good life, but because of years, because of time, because of the marathon which people have in life, because life is a marathon. You cannot say, oh, me, I'm done. No, no, no. The moment money is not coming in, it's just money which is going out, and one day it will end. So that is the reason why you are seeing that house like that. Not that they had lived a bad life, nor poverty. There was no poverty there. Even as we speak, they are not poor. They are not poor as such. It's only that this girl is not her child. This is a granddaughter. And taking care of a granddaughter is not easy. Children should be taken care of with their parent. When it comes to a granddaughter or grandson, it becomes now a burden. It looks like a burden because now you are going to stage one where you are left. So that's why you find this grandma struggling because she cannot do the things which she used to do. She cannot run. She cannot do, maybe if she was a business person, she cannot do business with the strength which she used to have. No. The energy has gone down now.
Hakuna blanket. Hey, so this is the mattress. It is a tricky situation, the way you're seeing. And here we have a blanket for them. So I think what we need to do is we will, I don't know, maybe this gets complicated, but we will buy the floor. I'm trying to see the floor. Like this place here, it's not so bad. I'll buy at least one bag of cement. They can floor it and repaint this room. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we could repaint the entire house. I don't even know where to start from. But I think number one is we need to get a new bed, new mattress, new everything, new duvet, and maybe we buy one. Grandma, unahitaji nini hapa? And we buy grandma at least something. Nini unaona unaweza nunuliwa ya kusaidia kukaa vizuri hapa? Kabati. Kabati ni kama pesa ngapi? She says if she gets it's like a closet. You see, she puts her shoes here. I don't know if you can see her, the shoes. So she says kati ya kabati na mtu kupaka hii nyumba rangi ni gani kwa afadhali? Kupaka rangi. So I'm thinking instead of buying her this, she wants this, a new one, because this is broken. You can see everything is shagala bagala. But I'm asking her, she should choose either we should buy her this or we paint this house. I think this house we could paint it. It's not so bad. I think like 20,000 can paint this house. Send you a bit. 20,000. I'll bring a Bobo here to come and see.
Day one like this. He has not started doing the things which the money was sent for. Already thinking of painting the house. It's not bad to paint a house. It is not bad to renovate a house. Just do what you've been told to do. And even if you are not told, as a grown-up, you've passed through this. You've seen how Brian's sponsor left. Just one term, then he left. Before even thinking of how the house looks, maybe you can paint the room where Mary is living or grandma, but do not go into detail. This is school's money. This is just my opinion. This money is meant for school. And you just went there first day to check what Mary needs. I don't think this money, you should think of maybe making this house to be new. This is not for the house. This is for school fees and maybe well-being of this girl. Okay, I know she has to sleep in a good place, but first you have to think of school fees. Make sure school fees is sorted. Maybe like 4 years, as I said in the beginning, put it aside. Okay? Do what you can do. Put some money in bank. Save for them or save for her. Because you cannot tell. Now you're talking over, I will tell a Bobo to come and start painting. Because the moment you bring a Bobo painting, you'll go buy all this and the charges. You'll start using this money in things which were not meant for this money. After maybe saving this money, make sure this money is saved, do what you can do with this money. Then you can start talking about this house. Tell your audience, now this house, we need to do this and that. But not the first money, which you just received. You don't know whether these people are going to give you money again. Because I look at Mura Sensor. Mura Sensor is not traveling again. We've gotten now another project. We are going to work on this. It is not bad, as I say. But we have to give priorities. Mura Sensor has to have priorities. It's mixing things. Then later on, he will come here and say there's no money to take Mary to school. Money was sent for Mary. It's not taking good care of this money which is sent for Mary. It doesn't matter what a subscriber is telling you. You should know what is on the ground. This child doesn't have parents. She's just living with the grandmother. She came crying at your gate. Then you receive the money instead of keeping this money for her future use or school fees. Now you are thinking of painting the house, thinking of changing the house with this money. Because you remember, even this Brian's grandma, the issue of building a house was not in the picture. It was about Brian to be taken to school. The money was supposed to be saved for Brian. But you look at the way where the money went. Building a house is not bad. I want you to get me right. I want you to get me. But you have to give priority first to the reason why you are getting this money. Give that priority first. So after saving the money, you know, this money which I've set aside for these people, even if maybe the sponsor pulls out, the girl can still go to school. Then you start with the building, whatever you want to build, after you've sorted this out. Because we know we will still receive money from your subscribers. You know you will still receive. But you cannot give it 100%. You have to at least be on the secure side. put something aside in future in case, because these in cases there are many. But Mura says, so the moment he sees money like this, oh my goodness, people will be given money. Everybody will be called now. He want to use that money until he finishes that money. He doesn't want to remain even with one. That thing of opening bank account for these people whom he is supporting, that one is X in his mind. He doesn't want that. And the reason of that, maybe people don't know, the reason of that, the moment he opened bank's account for these people, he might forget and tell these people the bank account or the bank account. Those people might send money to these people without his knowledge. So that is why he's avoiding all these things. He wants any money which comes should come to his pocket or his phone so that he can control. He wants to be seen like the one who is doing. I'm very happy he's doing all this. But the way in which he's doing it, that is what I don't like. But helping people or children is not bad. He's using his platform to highlight this. But at the end of the day, you find like now, money which was meant for school fees has gone to another thing. Then the child will be maybe there's no school fees. Like Brian, that is an example. That's what I'm saying here.
Sometimes I show you what I'm dealing with and filter so that when you guys support, you know where your money will go and what it is about. Acha tungoje Mary alete vitabu.
Mary is listing the things which she needs to buy, because now she's starting afresh, because she had the sponsors, which is very good. I like that. But I just want Mura Senso to set aside a certain amount for Mary, because you never tell. That is my worry. That is what I'm saying. That is my opinion. Maybe you have yours, but my opinion, a needy person getting money, you shouldn't use this all money. At least set aside a certain amount in case. We are talking of in case. I'm not saying these ones are going to pull out, but they are human beings. You can never tell. You can never tell tomorrow.
With that money as much as they wish. When I say play, it's purely like say 10 goes to here, 5 goes there, and things like that. So we are waiting to see what Mary essentially needs. Schooling first. We'll start with schooling. Then we come and buy what we can buy. Then from there, I'm thinking maybe we can repaint this house, something like that. Wacha nionyeshe hapa nje. We can maybe repaint this house. I think even the problem this house has is iron sheets. See, I think the main problem this house has is iron sheets. You see all that? But this will come from you. I don't want to force anyone. What we will do today is what the sponsors have said. Sponsor number 1 said, buy Mary everything she needs to go to school. Books, uniform, shoes, Sponsor number 2 said, I'm sending you $800 for you to see what you can do for Mary to make her comfortable as she goes to school. Because I had to tell sponsor number 2, who is Mr. R. I call him Mr. R. And sponsor number 1 is just supporting. But sponsor number 2 wants to work with Mary through her life. And sponsor, if you come, this is where Mary comes from. This used to be one of the most beautiful houses in the entire Nyabohansi. I'm talking about early 90s, guys. When I was a young boy like Moses, grazing goats here. Actually, this mother, I have bad memories of her because she used to report me to Mzee Ondari that my goats have eaten her maize, and Mzee Ondari would beat me really bad. But it's normal. Now if I look at it, it looks like child abuse, but now that was the life then. I don't have a problem. I don't have resentment in my heart. But me, when I see her, I remember that. But that does not mean I cannot help her or support her. I really, really genuinely want to support her. And I was just a kid, and she was just trying to protect her maize or her food.
Mura Senso is talking about renovating this house because it's just hinting this money. The fact that sponsor number 2 has said that he wants to see Mary comfortable does not mean building houses or renovating houses. Comfortable means that he doesn't lack anything in school in the future. I think so. The things which she needs. So that's the reason why I'm saying it's better to save this money for Mary, so that when she comes to school, maybe tomorrow there's something which the teacher wants, they need this in school, because these things which are needed in the school, they don't end. So that is the comfortability which this man is saying, not renovating houses or painting houses. I don't think that should come right now, because this one, Murasenso have put it here because Murasenso want to start another project. You don't know Murasenso. Murasenso is in need of money. Murasenso want to start traveling. Murasenso is having a problem of hay thing. So he want money which he can buy hay. So this is a way of starting another project. This is another project. We are not traveling any soon. If you thought we are traveling in maybe end of March or maybe April, no, Chantel, you'll have to wait. Chantel, you'll have to wait. Murasenso calling you here and there, even if maybe you sent a message, Chantel. No. We are not traveling now because there is another project here. Murasenso have started talking about, showed now the iron sheet, ABCD. He's going to start this. I'm not saying it is bad, but he should not use money which is meant for these girls' education to start renovating this house. That is not proper. That is not going well with me, because we saw it from Brian's experience. We have an experience. He used a lot of money building the house, but never set aside money to help Brian in the future. So if he is going to do that with Mary, then it's not someone who is learning. It's someone who does not care about his subscribers. Someone gives you such an amount of money. Think. Do not use it all. Do not be someone who, when you see money, you just want to spend it all. That is not good. And you say in your family, you are accountants. Accountants don't behave like that. You have to understand how much are you using and how much are you saving. There should be that part in your mind which want to save something small. Yeah, but with Murasenso, he just want to use everything. He sees money like this, he just want to spend it all.
We want to save this family. If we want to save as a family, we'll be getting these iron sheets off, all of them, and put new iron sheets. Just that, and then paint the house. Just renovation. That can really help them. But we don't have those resources. And I don't want to force anyone to send money and say, oh, bring money. No. But this house can be renovated, repainted, and it can look very nice. Because it's a permanent house. As I was telling you, this was one of those most exotic houses in the village. Even when the grandfather of Mary died, I came here as a boy to just see even if I can get food. And today is where we are.
From what Murasenso is trying to tell us, a boy of Moses' age, a boy of Moses' age can recall all that, can remember all that, can remember all those things which Murasenso is talking about, even the time when the burial day, Murasenso went there at least to get some food. He used to graze there. He has memory of this lady. I don't think so. Murasenso, stop this your thing of, oh, I'm young. For how long are you going to be young? We are in 2026. Even if maybe you are young in 2022, can't you grow? Can't you grow, my dear? So Murasenso want to start renovating houses. You will just forgive me. I'm not saying renovating this house for this grandma is bad. It is very okay, very, very okay with me. But not with the money which is meant for school fees. Let him save this money for Mary first. Then let him make another different videos, or maybe someone who want to support. But do not use this money which has been sent. This girl has been crying there at your gate. Then you want to take the money which is meant for her. You don't know tomorrow. These people, they come and go. You never know. Maybe the sponsor will not be there tomorrow. Maybe he will change his mind like the one of Brian. Will you come here again and say, oh, and money was sent to you and you didn't use it well? So that is where my problem is. My problem is not that I don't want the lady to have a house renovated. No, that is not my problem, because as you look at the house needs renovation. And also Mary needs to be in a good place. But first, you have to keep a certain amount for Mary. By the time you are talking about renovating ABCD, Mary is secured. Her money is set aside. That is what I mean. Not that I don't want this house to be renovated. No. I want this education of this girl. This is what matters a lot. Because the lady has lived her life. She has lived her life. So it is Mary's turn to get better education so that in future also she can have something for herself or for her own. That is what I mean. So if you thought we were traveling, no, we are not traveling. Congratulations, Mura Senso, for the new project, because this one is starting us up. Congratulations, my niece. Congratulations. Not traveling. Chantel, bye.
Mtu anawezaenda wapi haja ndogo mama? Alright, let me go to the small toilet. Unaungwa? Alright. I'm asking if they have a dog. I want to use the latrine. But it's a clean home. Look, very clean. They just need to be put together, you know, like, okay, somebody's there. I think this is a bathroom. Okay, I will use a forest. Here is not 3 bad. Once in a while. Look, right there is Fadela TV's home. You know Fadela? Actually, they are related. Fadela, my guy. So YouTube is sweeping through. It's helping people. Not just me, my people. An entire village. People are building nice houses. Kids are going to school. And today you are witnessing one of that amazing gesture. I cannot show you that house is there, Fadel. Okay, we are waiting.
Wagwan, this is your guy. Mura says so. The richest man, richer than the President of the Republic of Kenya, peeing like that. It is not the first time. It is not the second time. Where Mura went and was told, for you to be a big boss in the village, do not forget to be peeing outside. I mean, I'm telling you, people do things out here, different things. You might think Mura Senso is just peeing like this outside, just like normal. Maybe there's a place where Mura Senso went and he was told, for you to at least maybe keep this your subscribers, or manipulate them, be peeing out there when they are seeing you. Because it's like you are haunting people. Why would you haunt people? Is it haunting? Yes, it's haunting. Why would you do the unthinkable? Unless maybe you are told, if you do this and they see you peeing like this, you will confuse their mind. They will just think of sending you money. So that is why he does it regularly, every now and then. He has to pee when people are seeing. And then I think also he was told, the moment you pee, do not wash your hand. Just go like that. Keep on greeting people with your hand after you pee. So after finishing out there, first he touched the doors of the toilet, then went and peed. Did you see him washing his hands? He never washed. These are things which he was told, never do those things. The moment you do those things, you never have money again. There was a movie. There's a Nigerian movie. Nigerians used to have very nice movies. So those are the movies which people used to watch, Nollywood movies. We used to watch them a lot. So they used to bring these rich people, how rich people get money. And there was a certain movie whereby there was a very rich person, very rich, a man with Lamborghini, all these cars. He used not to wear shoes because he was told where he went, for you to keep this money which you have, the wealth which you have, for you to maintain it, you shouldn't wear shoes at all. So you could see this man just wearing suits, going to the meeting without shoe. So people, even the wife could not understand. My husband, you are so rich, but just walking without shoes. You can imagine. So the day this man got tired, the rich man, the day he decided to wear shoes, that is the time all the wealth which he had. So you never know. Mura said so maybe he was told, when you want this to maintain your status quo, if you want to maintain your status quo, be peeing out there. When people see you, they get confused. And then just send you dollars. You just open your mouth like this. And do not wash your hands. The moment you pee, just walk. Greet people on the road. When you meet people, just greet them. Because you cannot tell me someone in their right mind, you are on camera. Why would you do that? When people are hearing you. He doesn't put even off the camera, but he's talking while peeing. Those are the things he was told. So you don't look at people like this, you think they are normal. They are not normal. They are people who are doing things which are not normal. So that is moral sense of just being like nothing is happening in front of people. There's a toilet there, but no. You remember he was warned, when you are making a video, you want to pee, do not go to the toilet outside. After this, they went to do shopping. They went and did so much. They bought a lot of things, because when Mura says to have this, he will buy anything, anything. He will buy this, buy that, and want to impress the people who are selling. Like Gitriva's wife, because he showed that Gitriva's wife, we didn't know he has a shop in Nyabohanse. So we saw Gitriva's wife, a girlfriend, fiance, according to Mura says, so not me, in Nyabohanse. So, because they wanted to buy duvet for this girl, also the lady, Gitriva's wife said, no, I have duvet, you can, Kiswahili, they say it in their language, kunichangia, promoting someone. So, we are going to see that. First, we are going to see now where Mura Senso just use money just like that. Just like that. But first, let's see and see this Gitriva's wife. You all know her. Is she the lady who had a husband, a neighbor there? I don't know, because during that period also I was not watching them that much. But she looks familiar to me. I've been seeing her in the Mura Senso's videos. But they have never said officially, like Mura Senso have said, this is Gitriva's wife, fiance, girlfriend. Which is which, Mura Senso.
Nani anaweza tusaidia hapa jameni? Tunahitaji msaada. Mary, come. We want to see what we're gonna get here. So as we saidia kalamu Mary, we want to get something here. We need to get books. We need to start with books. School bag, geometrical set, uniform, watercolors, encyclopedia.
Everything was bought for the girl. I'm very happy about that, because it's good to put a smile in such a sweet girl. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. That was good. And that's why I'm really, really trying to make Mura know that he should save money for this beautiful girl. At least in the future, she should not lack anything. That is what the second sponsor said, for her to be comfortable. That is the meaning of comfortability. In future, not to lack anything, not buying things or renovating houses. That is not the...
Oh, how are you? Yes, we have Gitriva's girlfriend, wife. Yes, I don't even know where we are at this point.
Namna gani?
Nanasi sahi hapana mama sana.
Mbona beba? Let's go down.
Gitriva is happy to see family.
Anasema
Uko na maduve? Tuende kwa duka yako. Kwenye bwanza. Tutakuchangia. She sells duvet. Hata ile vitu zingine tunanunua hapa, Gitriva anasema tunakuchangia. Hiyo pesa izunguke kwako.
Sawa.
Mimi siko anajua. Haya, so we will get things. Utaambia Gitriva ile vitu zote unaona Gitriva unajua. Sisi tunaenda tumchangie. She's Gitriva's girlfriend or wife or fiancé. She tells us she has duvet and all those things. We will buy from her.
That is Gitriva's wife, fiance, girlfriend, selling duvet. I've seen this lady quite often, but I didn't know now she has upgraded to wife, fiance, or whatever. And Mura Senso is taking us to go and shop the duvet at her shop, because now she's telling us that she has a shop in Nyabohanse. All this time, Gitriva has not told his boss the work of his wife or fiance or girlfriend, because he's hiding many things. He's been hiding. But you see, the lady is doing business, which is okay. It's also good. She's also a content creator. That's what I heard. You will see when she's telling us. And Gitriva, now this is the Gitriva wife. So we've seen her, we know her. And why is he hiding the wife? Why is he hiding the wife? Why can't they stay at home? I don't think Nyabohanse is far from Gitriva's home, but anyway, that is their business. But I don't see the reason why you would be sitting begging for money, and then instead of staying in your home without paying rent, you opt to go and stay in a rental house. Maybe because of the girlfriend, fiance, wife, she doesn't want to stay in another woman's wife, because we all know Githrivo has a wife. The mother of his son is out there. But this one, another one. Another one, because that is the trend. Let's go and see the duvet now.
How is your business, madam? It's looking nice. It's okay. We need more customers like me. Hi. Guys, this is a business lady in Africa. You watch YouTube, you can watch my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
I'll put for you 100, you get some soda for yourself.
Write your YouTube.
Alright guys, let me show her my YouTube channel. When she's sitting here, Equity pay bill something.
Equity.
Let me show you my YouTube so that when you're watching, when you're sitting here, I can entertain you, madam. And the day will be smooth. You'll not even worry about anything.
Well,
Hey,
delayed your Wi-Fi.
500,000 plus followers. You subscribe and you watch my channel. 75 countries around the world. You really enjoy. Aye.
So come down with this, your countries which you visited. You know, there are some people who don't even know anything to do with YouTube. So I don't think it's also necessary to be just talking about the countries which you visited. Let that person go watch your YouTube. Feel like, now this is a person I want to follow. The fact that you went to buy things there does not make you to force people to be watching you. They will watch you if they want. If they don't want, because it depends. If they don't have bundle, they don't have Wi-Fi. I think it's necessary to be talking about these many countries you've traveled. Give someone your YouTube channel. Let them subscribe. Let them watch. But do not brag, oh, now you've met a very big YouTuber. These are people who don't even know what YouTube is. There are some people who don't know. They don't go online. But you think the way you know YouTube, everybody knows YouTube. No. That is yours. So just calm down. If she's going to keep watching you, well and good, because now you telling her that she has met now the biggest YouTuber in Kenya. Maybe she has no idea. For you to be a big YouTuber, what do you need to have first? She has no idea.
Guys, this is Githriva's wife shop. I didn't know Githriva's wife is really doing this much. Audio. Alice, how are you? Very good to come to your shop with my camera. Yes. Oh, you can introduce yourself, Alice.
Hello guys, I'm Alice Africa. I'm a content creator. Also, you can go and check me out.
Alice Africa.
Yes, Alice Africa.
And today you're selling us duvet.
Yeah, I'm selling.
Which are the best duvets for a girl? We want to do quick business because we don't want to delay these guys off.
You can choose everything.
Complete, the one which is complete,
Yeah,
everything.
it has one bed sheet and 2 pillowcases.
Okay.
Yes.
Haya, which one is the best? You, which one do you want? Chagua. She want to choose for herself. Which one? Hii ndio unakuwa unafua, hii ndio inakaa safi. Lakini mpaka ufue.
Uzuri kuna two in one.
Haya, bring that one now. Fantastic. How much is this, Alice?
1650 by 6.
1650.
Yes. It's 5 by 6.
Haya, I'll give you 2,000 to support your business because your husband is my good friend. So give us 2 so I pay you 4,000. Tamchangia kwa sababu bwana yake ni rafiki yangu jamani. Takataje kuchangia watu wa nyumbani.
You see now, that is also a big problem with Mura Sensor. This is not the first time. Whenever Mura Sensor has money which is meant for this student or children whom is sponsoring, when he goes to these shops, the shops of his friends, he always leaves some money behind. Because like now, why would you give duvet which is 1,650, you are giving 2,000 because the money is there. This money is meant for something else. The fact that you supported her, you promoted her, you bought 2 duvet, you don't need to give her another money. Why are you gifting her more money? Already you've promoted her. Just give her more money because she is Githriva's wife. Money which is meant for this girl's school fees or upkeep. It is not right. He's been doing it all over. And these are the things which are making the sponsors to pull out. These are the things, small things like this can make someone to pull out. Oh, if we send this money to this man, instead of doing the right thing or the cause, the moment he sees that he has a lot of money in his phone, he just wants to spend it here and there because he doesn't care. He knows money will come. But he should consider the girl. That is where the problem is. He should consider the girl. All this small money which he's giving out, this one he can open account for this girl so that he will not lack, so that he won't lack anything in the future. Not giving someone who is doing business, someone who has a husband, who is building a mansion. So these people, they have money, and when you see Githriva, the way he's crossing his hands when he's asking for donation, let your wife also support you. 2 bags of cement she can afford. I've never had her sending you 2 bags of cement, but you want other people to just be sending you bags of cement.
Ziko hapo fungua. Yes, down here. I want people to see everything we've bought, so that they, like now we bought uniform, they didn't see, but now they can see uniform. Hey, Koko see uniforms zimefika. Only sweaters on Wednesday ataendea. Sweater ndio ataendea. Na hiyo sasa nitaachia Peter huyu juu nitampea pesa. Peter, wewe Juma.
Really did a good shopping. The shopping was a lot. Mura Senso bought so many things. Yes, these are the things which the girl needed in life, and other things which grandma also needed. That is very okay. But my problem is the money which is remaining. Can't you save this money for this girl? Can't you save it? Let's get into that, because that is now, I think, we are going to end our video after listening to Mura Senso, what Mura Senso is trying to say.
Tupige picha alafu turudi kuendelea na hiyo hesabu. Unajua, guys, the carpenter is going to put the bed inside, so we want to calculate and see how much money is left, then now we can do the rest. Nikitanda tu huko, ingine wewe utachukua baadaye. Wacha sisi tupige hesabu. Amosama tuone ni pesa yenu ngapi tuko nayo. Sasa tumemaliza hiyo. Ndio tumemaliza. Guys, we've calculated the entire mathematics from 120,000 Kenyan shillings. This is the son of Mama here, and also Chantel is here. First is all the items now are going in the house. How much money, after doing all the maths, including paying border and all this, how much money is left? 47,574. 44, right? 47,574. Now, 7,000 is going to Chantel's school fees whole year. Hiyo na negotiable. Hiyo hatuwezi. Yaani hiyo nikisikia eti haikulipwa na nini, sitaki kanyaga hapa. 40,000 ibaki, niulize wale waliotuma wangependa mama afanyiwe. Kama ni mabati itanunuliwa, kama ni kupaka hii nyumba rangi, kama ni kuweka floor, wao wataona ile kitu. Guys, I'm saying out of the entire money, we will be left with 40,000 solid cash after spending all the money to Chantel and everything. You know, we did also shopping today. We did a lot of things. If you follow this video, you see this house, me, I'm worried about this house. This house, ukipea miaka mbili mbele, if you give this house 2 years, those iron sheets, hiyo mabati, haitakuwa inafanya kazi. I was thinking that money can be used to do what, my friend Musa? To replace the iron sheets. Even me, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know if 40,000 will do that job. Masama, you, if I give you that, can you do the job?
Okay, I don't know the cost.
Hey.
But no, there's something small. It can be managed.
Okay.
Yeah. It can do to well to it.
It will. Okay. Aya, mama naekea nani pesa? 47,000. 47,500 na ngapi? Aya. Naekea nani pesa? Simu ya nani? Yako inafanya?
After shopping, after buying all these things which we've seen, they spent a lot. It's like the balance is like 47,500 and something. And in that 7,000 should be the school fees for 1 year for this girl, Mary, who Mura Senso is calling Chantel. Now, Mura Senso is saying now 40,000, the 40. After removing now the 1 year school fees for Mary, the 14,000, instead of thinking of opening bank account for this girl, now he want to use all this money in renovating this house. This is how, this is what makes me think that Mura Senso doesn't know how to plan things. He doesn't see ahead. He doesn't see anything. I don't say the house should not be renovated, but not with this money. You cannot start renovating houses or painting houses before saving a small amount for this girl who has been coming to your gate and crying. Now you've gotten money. Instead of thinking of her, you're thinking of renovating houses. This is where my problem is.
Balance. This is the money we need to give them, and we will have spent all their money. Yes. We've calculated even money for him to come and umelipwa, si ndio? You've been paid. He's enjoying the show. Aya, sasa nataka niwekee mtu hii pesa loka pesa iko tumetoa ama tumetoa Githiriba? 1000 ngapi? 4000. Hiyo yani loka leo ama kama si wewe una muda itume Daniel leo Monday Chantel wako na mbeba na loka yake wakielekea wapi? Shule. Usipofunga loka mambo yako yameisha, utaanza tena kulia. I'm telling her we're going to buy her locker, but she has to close because we have padlocks. Aya, naekea nani pesa kwa huko wewe na kuwekea?
Yangu ni nini? Airtel.
Kwa hivyo una M-Pesa?
Si huyu aweke aenda toani.
Mosama, kama ni hivyo wacha pesa niwekea Githiriba. Wewe muda yoyote ukitaka pesa yako, unatafuta nani? I'll give Githiriba the money. Githiriba, put your number here. I'm going to send you. Even what we'll do, Githiriba, you Monday, you will go with Chantel and the mother with the locker to school. We want to see that video on your channel.
Mura Senso is asking, whom should I give the balance? The grandmother is there. You cannot just give maybe the son to the grandmother, money which is meant for school fees and the balance. No. The best thing you can do, instead of giving Githiriba, because Mura Senso also with Githiriba, and telling now the grandmother to Mary that whenever you want your money, you go to Githiriba. For how many times will she be going there? It's not good to give Githiriba because Githiriba also has a project. This is going to be like a debt now. And this will make even Githiriba not to be okay with this mama, because this lady will be going to Githiriba, I want this, I want that. Because even her, she will not feel okay, someone maybe keeping money for them. Instead of doing all these things, Mura says, so why can't you just go and withdraw this money and then you'll give the mother to keep, the grandmother, or open bank account for this? Why can't you open bank account so that you can just put that money in there? It's best and it is safer to open a bank account for this girl so that you can put that money in there. But Mura says, so now want to give Githiriba, put your number here. Githiriba who was a construction. Githiriba whose wife is doing business. They are going to put that money in the stock and you will not find that. Now you'll just be cornering. You wait and see. Someone who is doing business and maybe they don't have money to go and bring new stock, they are going to take this money and go and bring stock. So just go and withdraw this money and give this grandmother. Because also grandmother, I saw, she never wanted the son to get this money because you cannot trust people with money. You cannot trust. But instead of Mura sense of thinking of opening bank account for these people, with him is thinking things which I don't understand.
He has not gotten anything out of this.
No pressure. No problem.
But Monday, I will share your video on my community. Githiriba atapiga video Monday, Chantel akiwa na riboksi, nguo mpya, kila kitu akielekea wapi. Wale waliotuma pesa yao jameni waone nini? Pesa yao imeenda huko. Kuna ukora hapa mtu amekula. Maybe tumechinja mbuzi huko. Hata nilikuwa nafikiria maybe hata tungechinja mbuzi watu washerekee huko kwangu. Lakini 500 and what?
So Mura Senso is talking about maybe he would have slaughtered a goat at his place. Not that he is going to use his money to slaughter a goat. The same money which is supposed to be saved, this is the money which he want to take and slaughter a goat with. Because what is in the goat also, I don't know. Because each time Mura Senso does something, goat has to be slaughtered. And you know, blood cleanses things. You know. Even before Jesus Christ, people used to slaughter goats to cleanse. Even these people who are ungodly, they just cleanse their sins with the blood. So, each time you hear Mura Senso talking about, oh, slaughter goat, what is in this goat? Can't you just buy meat and cook? Must you slaughter? So Mura Seso is thinking of unthinkable. But still, the same money, this is what he's budgeting for. Because whenever he sees money, he wants to use it all. All. He doesn't want to save anything.
Hata Kitiriba, no, I need to put for you also money for the locker. Sorry. 4,000. You'll take charge of that. Guys, follow Kitiriba to see the locker and everything. Pesa yako iko salama mama. Ukiongeza 4,000 inakuwa ngapi? 51,574. Ujue hii pesa wakati mwingine mama mtu akikutumia 500 inakata. Sasa useme ilikuwa hii, ona leo unaniambia hii. I'm telling them this transactional cost, she has to be mindful of that. Mimi nadhani nimemaliza Roko. Me have finished. Mtu atuombe tukienda.
I'm very happy for the girl. You look at the girl, very sweet. She wants to go to school. Not many girls want to go to school. There are people who don't love school. But if you see a girl of that age crying to go to school, there are so many girls or children who are just being forced to go to school. But that one crying to go to school. And I think God has answered her prayers. So Mura says also should use her money wisely, not to spend it on other people, counting people. Oh, you have not given you 1,000. You. Because whenever he sees money, he just want to use it all. So Chantel, you will have to wait. Mura Senso has gotten another project. You'll have to wait. Maybe when he starts traveling next year, 2027. But for now, this project which he has started, this one has to be renovated. Or maybe we are going to build another new house. This is how it starts. This is how it starts. And I'm happy. Because each and every person out there, we got our road different times. When your time comes, no one can say no. This time is the best, I'm telling. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. God bless you all. Share my videos, tell a friend to tell a friend, and see you again in my next video. Bye-bye, and God bless you. Bye, but don't forget to like the video. Bye.